This is Kenya News Update today. A war so brutal, civilian killings more than doubled in just 1 year. Coming up, you'll discover the high-tech weapons terrorizing Sudan, the weaponization of women's bodies, and why the UN says this conflict is senseless and bloody. But here's the twist. This isn't just a distant war. It's a blueprint for modern conflict, and the world is watching. Meet Volker Turk, the UN rights chief. On Thursday, he stood before the Human Rights Council and delivered a chilling report. Since April 2023, Sudan has been engulfed in a war between the army and the rapid support forces. It has killed tens of thousands. It has displaced 11 million people. It has triggered one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. And in 2025, it got exponentially worse. Turk's office documented an over 2.5 times increase in killings of civilians compared to 2024. Many thousands are still missing or unidentified. But here's what nobody's talking about. This is a high-tech war funded by foreign sponsors. And then something shocking happened. The fighting moved. Since the fall of al-Fashir, the army's last foothold in western Darfur, the carnage shifted deeper into neighboring Kordofan. Here's the part that will blow your mind. Advanced long-range drones. These aren't just battlefield weapons. They're terror tools expanding harm to civilians in areas far from the front lines that were previously peaceful. Since January, escalating drone attacks in southern Kordofan have killed or injured nearly 600 civilians. That includes attacks on humanitarian aid convoys. The UN's Denise Brown stepped off the first UN flight to Khartoum since the war began. She revealed that access to cities like Kadagli and Dilling in South Kordofan had been effectively impossible. We were not able to get supplies in. We had to remove our staff for their own safety. And here's the twist. Famine was declared last November, in al-Fashir, in Kadagli. Dilling is also likely facing famine conditions, but the brutality goes beyond bombs and starvation. Turk condemned heinous and ruthless brutalities. Sexual violence, including rape, gang rape, sexual torture, and slavery, has surged. More than 500 victims were documented in 2025 alone. The bodies of Sudanese women and girls have been weaponized to terrorize communities. Turk is extremely worried these crimes may be repeated. He highlighted the carnage inflicted by the RSF during an attack on the Zamzam displacement camp in April, and again in October in al-Fashir. Both sides use explosive weapons in densely populated areas, often without warning, showing utter disregard for human life. So what does this mean for the bigger picture? This war is ugly, it's bloody, and it's senseless. Some say it's a regional power struggle. Others say it's a genocide in slow motion. The UN blames both warring sides, which have so far rejected any form of humanitarian truce. But if the killing has doubled and foreign tech is flooding in, where does it stop? The implications are terrifying. This isn't just Sudan's problem. It's a test of global will. A conflict where civilians are the primary target, where famine is a weapon, and where justice seems a world away. But here's the final, haunting question from the UN. With thousands more dead, unidentified, or missing, how many graves will it take before the world truly acts? Do you think the international community is doing enough to stop this war? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global news.